How to migrate to Australia as an engineer? First of all, I just would like to let you know that before you start the process, you must have IELTS 6 on each band. This is a minimum requirement that Engineers Australia requires. You can complete TOEFL, you can complete PTE, that's fine, but the minimum requirement is IELTS 6 General on each band. You must have the result first before you can apply for anything. Now, after you've got IELTS 6 on each band, you've got report, a valid one. The first one you want to do it, you have to have your skill assessed. I've got so many of clients ask me, how do I want to migrate to Australia? You must have your occupation, your qualification assessed as positive before you can start anything. Nowadays, that's really helpful. Even sometimes you are actually under work employer sponsored stream, because that helps you to improve your case, your chance of success as well. Now, if you're not thinking about to get sponsored, or you just want to say, I've got many years experience as an engineer, and I'm currently working in US, the work environment is terrible. I'm currently working in India, I want to come over here. How can I do it? So now you got your IELTS, then you need to do a skill assessment. Skill assessment for engineers, it's not complex at all. So many of them can do it, DIY them. But if you want a skilled migration agent to do it for you, you can contact me. Now, choosing your assessment pathway, you need to first of all determine which pathway you're doing and what qualification, what experience, what evidence you need, and whether you can get a positive outcome. Because there is no point if you can't just get it. If you can't get it, then it's a waste of time and money, right? Now, I'm on the website Australia Engineer Australia. Then just click one, assessment pathway. That's their majority of work. Not necessarily these skill assessors, they are engineers themselves, but they understand the process. Now we need to determine, okay, which pathway you need to do. As an engineer, now this one, if you are a software engineer, you are not your skill assessment is not done by Australian Engineers Australia. If you are a software engineer, you are actually complete by Australian Computer Society. So bear in mind that's a special one. If you have problems or issues with that, send me an email or comment below. I'll reply. Now, in order to get positive skill assessment as an engineer, you need a minimum academic requirement, which is 2 years advanced diploma. Okay, 2 years advanced diploma. It has to be following 12 years schooling. Okay, the schooling itself, which is primary, secondary, and high school, has to be at least 12 years. Then you have advanced diploma. Diploma is not okay. So after you satisfy, I've got associate degree, or I've got advanced diploma, can I get a positive one? All right, let's see whether your occupation is which one. Okay, if your occupation is accredited by Engineers Australia, which means you complete Australia qualification in Australia only, then no, you don't need to do any it's really straightforward. Then you just need to do the Australian qualification pathway. It's really straightforward. You don't need much. But if you've never completed a qualification in Australia, then you have options that you need to find out whether your occupation, your qualification, your degree was complete within this one of Accord, Washington Accord, Sydney Accord, and Dublin Accord. This is so that will be option 1 complete in Australia, option 2 your qualification in one of the accord, and thirdly, your qualification is not in any of the accord. So let's describe Australian accord, Washington accord, Sydney and Dublin accord. If your qualification is one of the list, then okay, it is fully, then you want to be assessed anyway, okay, under Washington accord, under this accord, which means you don't need to do CDR, which means competent demonstration report. You don't need to do CDR if you are one of your qualification. Your uni, basically, the course completed in your uni actually is one of accord. So it's really straightforward. You just click this Washington accord. You have to constantly check this one. This is because new courses have signed in, a new university have signed in the accord, and sometimes you don't know, and then these engineers Australia, they have no power to control this accord thing. You need to go to external website to search whether your occupation, and sometimes you need to contact them directly. So give you an example of Washington accord. This one is very straightforward. So full right of accord, including of course Taipei, China. Then you communicate with this to see whether when you complete in Taipei, whether your university was in this list. Okay, I'm not sure whether you can open this one, but that's a list you can check. And that's a new temporary ones, but this is still okay, you can check them. Then you go on to the Sydney accord to check each of them. Make sure sometimes this even engineer Australia, they don't have updated accord system, so they don't know. They probably provide you false information because this is international recognition. Right, this is accord for this one, Peru, and this is accord for Sydney one, Dublin. If you, however, never completed the qualification in any of the accord, right? So you need to do this called competent demonstration report, CDR pathway. It is okay. CDR pathway means that you must complete your experience in a writing format. 3 of them you need to complete that. You need to demonstrate project. So today I'm not going to go in depth of CDR. I'll produce another one about how to write a CDR. I just covered this session about how to become Australian citizen, permanent resident by under skill migration stream. And before you can do skill stream, you need to get IELTS 6 and positive skill assessment. As an engineer, first of all, you need to determine whether you have a minimum academic requirement, of having advanced diploma, associate degree or degree. After which you then determine whether your occupation is one of the accord. If you are in, straightforward. If you're not, then you need to check. You need to obtain a CDR. Alright, it's okay for today. Thank you. Remember, subscribe my channel if you want new information, because I constantly upload new information about Australian immigration law and policies and requirement of each subclass. Alright, bye.